Hello and welcome to Durham Lords Women's Volleyball. Here, Durham Lords versus the Seneca Sting. I'm John Townsend.
And I'm Josh Wickens with the play-by-play. The starting lineup for the visiting Seneca Sting. Number 6, Gabrielle Wicks. Number 11, Karis Ho. Number 12, Nicole Boyd. Number 14, Zoe Rath. Number 16, Jen Patofsky. And number 17, Elizabeth Chow. And the starting lineup for your Durham Lords is number 5, Cassidy Nicholson-Clark. Number 6, Jessica Johansson. Number 8, Pasha Omerod. Number 10, Allison Terwilliger. Number 12, Althea Von Chef. Number 15, Megan Romaine. And the libero will be number 9, Hannah Amos.
Coming into this game, Lords are still undefeated, and they haven't lost a set in the past 4 games.
Oh my goodness gracious. Off to another great run here for the Durham Lords.
It will be astonishing if they actually can finish the season without losing.
That would be truly incredible.
Double-digit sets.
That would be truly incredible. There's only one team that's kind of in the single digits with set losses, and that's Fanshawe with 6.
I believe Durham beat Fanshawe in the tournament as well.
I think so.
At Durham.
That was the game everybody wanted to watch. Durham Lords scoring a quick point here in set number 1. Make that 2 quick points in set number 1. Good kill there by number 10, Allison Terwilliger. Back to serve now for the Durham Lords is number 15, Megan Romaine. It's interesting to see Megan Romaine in the starting lineup. I don't think we've seen her in the starting lineup so far at the CRWC.
Yeah, I can't think of that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember at the start, I think she may have been out for injury.
Yeah, I believe you're right. Yeah, she only played in 11 games out of a possible 16. Oh, big kill there by number 8, Pasha Omerod. Great effort there by Pasha. Big wind-up, big spike, big kill. Scores now 3-1 in set number 1. Number 12, Althea Von Chef back to serve. Serve just out of bounds. Point, Seneca. Back to serve now for the Seneca Sting is number 11, Karis Ho. And serve just sailing over the net there. Nice little tip over there by Terwilliger. Point Durham. Subbing back in for Hannah Amos is number 5, Cassidy Nicholson-Clark. Back to serve at the Durham Lords. Number 8, Pasha Omerod. A little bit too much on that one by the Seneca Sting. Spike well out of bounds. Point Durham. Back to serve yet again for the Lords is number 8, Pasha Omerod. Good dig there by number 6, Gabrielle Wicks. Well, the monster windup. Perfect placement on the spike there by Jessica Johansson. Big kill. Scores now 6-2, Durham. Durham already pulling away here in set number 1.
As usual with Durham, every single player on that court can hammer the ball down.
It's not just dealing power.
Not just dealing with a couple outside powers. It's every single player on the court.
And that's something that even their bench, they've got a lot of good strength on the bench. Durham Lords have a very, very potent offense.
It's definitely the dream team.
Pasha Omerod back to serve yet again for the Durham Lords. Scores now 7-2. Very high winding serve there by Pasha Omerod. Oh, big block, Cassidy Nicholson-Clark.
Oh, and she is hyped right now.
She's pumped up after that one. And a timeout called already by the Seneca Sting. Durham Lords with a commanding 6-point lead here in set number 1. Scores already 8-2. And we'll be right back after this short timeout break. back, ladies and gentlemen, to the CRWC. Pasha Omarad to serve for the Durham Lords yet again. Oh, beautiful serve there by Pasha Omarad. Just too much to handle. It was an interesting call. Kind of looked like it was inbounds from here, but maybe down there looked out of bounds. Looked inbounds to me. I would have gone for it. Yet again, serve just shanked off the defender. Tip off, point Durham. Scores now 10-2, Durham Lords. Pasha Omarad back to serve yet again. A little bit of a miss hit on the spike there.
Yeah, against these Lords, you can't be having those lofting spikes because Durham would just pick it back up and spike it right down your throat after. You need to hit them with chip plays.
A little bit too much muster on that one by Allison Terwilliger. Just out of bounds. Point Seneca. This might be the chance for Seneca to climb back in set number 1 here. Number 14, Zorath back to serve. First-year starter out of Toronto, Ontario. Good dig there by Bonchef. A little bit missed timing on the jump there by Nicholson Clark. Good to see them kind of laugh that error off. That's one thing I've noticed about this team. They kind of don't get in their own head, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They just kind of keep going forward, put whatever happened on the back burner, and just keep going.
Yeah. Just think about what's more important for the team and keep going.
Oh, 100%. Big wind up there by Terwilliger. Tip off, point Durham. Scores now 11-4 in set number 1. Allison Terwilliger back to serve now for the Durham Lords. Good dig there by number 12, Nicole Boyd. And the great set by Megan Romaine. Just laying on the line was number 6, Gabrielle Wicks, yet again. And in the wise words of Christopher Walken, more cowbell.
No idea what movie that's from.
You're too young, my friend.
Probably.
It's from the old SNL days.
Oh, I hate SNL.
Oh, yeah, but
it's too corny.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. The old one was good. The new one kind of sucks.
That's what I've always said.
Spike way out of bounds there by the Seneca Sting. Point Durham, serving yet again. Allison Terwilliger. Good dig there by Terwilliger. Digs all over the place, my goodness. Oh, great job by Nicholson Clark to just tip that one over off the bad set. Back serving yet again for the Durham Lords, number 10, Allison Terwilliger. Scores now 14-4. Durham Lords already with a 10-point lead in set number 1. Good effort there by Elizabeth Cho.
The lead keeps on extending.
Teams can't afford to give up errors like that to a dominant team like the Durham Lords. They need to play at their absolute best if they want to keep this one competitive.
I feel like the only way to beat the Lords is to either A, outpower them, but there's very few teams who can do that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Or B, play ultra defensive and wait for the Lords to screw up and pray that they will screw up.
Yeah, the key word there, pray. This is the Chow back to serve for the Seneca Sting. Scores now 15-5. And a fault on the serve. Point Durham. Back to serve now for the Lords is number 6, Jessica Johansson. Oh, just made it over the net there. I think the whole Seneca team thought that one was just going to be a fault.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a fault. Back to serve yet again, Jessica Johansson. Great placement on the set, or serve, sorry. Good dig there by Gabrielle Wicks. Actually, make that number 5, Taylor Butcher.
I think it's a bit of a controversy here now. Ref called it a double hit on Seneca.
Looks like she's going to own up to it, too. it's about to get pretty loud in here. We're handing out all the noisemakers now.
Mikey's doing a good job of handing them out.
Of course. And the point goes to Durham after that little...
controversy.
Yeah. And after all that, back to serve for the Durham Lords. Jessica Johansson. Durham Lords leading 18-5 in set number 1. Absolute dominance in the start of the game here. A little bit too much on that one by Jessica. Serve out of bounds. Point Seneca. Back serving now for Seneca is number 6, Gabrielle Wicks. Oh, she gets her serve off like well behind the line. Just in bounds there, point Durham. Durham Lords are going to make a substitution here. Devin Frazier subbing in for Hannah Amos. And Pasha Omerod subbing in for Nicholson Clark. Back serving out for the Lords is number 13, Devin Frazier. Oh, good set, but way too much sauce on that one by number 11, Karis Ho. Point Durham. And second timeout of the set called by the Seneca Sting. Durham Lords leading with a score of 20-6. We'll be right back with a short timeout break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Durham College's CRWC. Devin Frazier with the serve. Oh, big block there by the Durham Lords. Whew. That was a pretty booming spike there by number 14, Zoe Rath. It's a little bit too much for the Durham Lords to handle. That was from like the backcourt, too.
And not often you get to say that.
Nope.
Too much for the Durham Lords to handle. Wow.
Seneca Sting, number 16, Jen Patowski serving. Jen Patowski back to serve yet again for the Seneca Sting. And serve out of bounds, point Durham. Durham Lords now leading 21-8 in set number 1.
Hopefully Megan Romain can have a better serve than her last when it went out of bounds.
Oh, good dig. Way too much on that one this time by number 14, Zoe Rath. Point Durham. Megan Romain back to serve yet again. Little floater on the serve there by Romain. Big block there by Bonchev. Oh, beautiful tip over there by Pasha Omerod. Just perfect placement on the tip. Megan Romain back to serve yet again. Durham Lords leading 23-8. And serve just in bounds. Point Durham. It's going to be set point here for the Durham Lords. Megan Romain back to serve yet again. And not enough on that one by Megan Romain. Fault on the serve, point Seneca. Back serving now for the Sting is number 12, Nicole Boyd. Still set point here in set number 1. Oh, that was what you call a floater.
Yeah, it's in the air for a while.
Yeah, the hang time was ridiculous. And that's set number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Durham Lords take it 25-9. Pure dominance right there by the Durham Lords.
Dominant performance there by the Lords.
Yeah.
They do it again in a couple sets, and I think we're finishing this one off pretty early.
I think you might be right. The way set number 1 went, I think you might be right. We'll be right back with set number 2 after the short intermission break.
Hello, welcome back to the women's volleyball. Durham took the first set pretty handily there.
Yeah, that was a pretty dominant lead that they had. You win by, what, 17 points?
Well, to be fair, it's also kind of what Durham's been doing all season.
This is true. This is true. They're a very dominant team. You know, being nationally ranked is something, you know, to be said for these Durham Lords. Oh, great dig there by Jessica Johansson.
They've only played one 5-set match this whole year.
Woo. Wow, and that keeps everyone fresh, too. You know what I mean? Like, they're not tired from the long season. They're shutting everybody out as fast as possible and staying well rested.
It keeps people fresh, but at the same time, it keeps people used to winning.
This is true.
I feel like they need to get the taste of losing in their mouth.
So they don't just crumble if they do lose. Spike well out of bounds there. Durham Lords already with a 2-0 lead here in set number 2. Megan Romain back to serve yet again. And a fault on the serve by Megan Romain. Struggling a little bit on her serving.
They've also only given up 2 sets at home.
Wow, that's impressive. Number 11, Karis Ho back to serve. Oh, big dig there by Devin Frazier. That was a great rally. Big kill there by number 12, Althea Bonchef. Back to serve for the Durham Lords is number 12, Althea Bonchef.
Althea still leading the way with 46 serving aces.
Ooh.
It's twice as many as I believe who's in second place.
You are correct. Almost 4 times as many as the Seneca Sting's top player.
Wow.
She's having herself a great season here. Oh, beautiful kill there by Pasha Omerad. Tip off, point Durham. Back to serve yet again. Number 12, Althea Bonchef. Scores now 4-1. Oh, that was lucky there by number 12.
Just inside.
That almost hit her right on her foot. Serve just out of bounds. Serving now for Seneca Sting is number 6, Gabrielle Wicks. First-year starter out of Stouffville, Ontario. Fault on the serve, point Durham. Coming in for Devin Fraser is Cassidy Nicholson-Clark. Tasha Omerod back to serve for Durham. And double hit called on number 16, Jen Patowski. Like we were saying before, you can't be giving up errors like that to a dominant team like these Durham Lords.
Because Durham's already going to put up points. You don't need to help them.
Exactly. Serve just out of bounds there by Pasha Omerod. Point Seneca. Back serving for the Sting. Number 16, Jen Patowski. Scores now 6-3. Oh, big windup there by Jessica Johansson.
Ooh.
That's the way not to use your head.
Luckily got through the arms, though, of the Lords going for a block.
Yeah. Great defensive effort there by the Durham Lords. Just a fortunate bounce. Serving again for Seneca is number 16, Jen Patowski. Wow, she's got a cannon. Great serve, great placement there by Jen.
Leads the Seneca Sting in serving aces with 19. Well, that'll be 20.
That'll be 20, yeah. I think she was trying to go to that same spot yet again, but just too much on that one. Serve out of bounds. Point Durham. Serving now for the Lords is number 10, Allison Terwilliger. So just skimmed over the net there, just in bounds. I think that was a little bit of luck there. Lady luck. Serving yet again, number 10, Allison Terwilliger. Oh, big dig there by Terwilliger. Oof. And a booming spike there by number 11, Karis Ho. Big kill for her.
Seneca is actually playing very well the second set. If I'm Durham, I may even debate about calling a timeout and a few points.
I think you might be right. They've been playing extremely well here in set number 2. I think there's just been a couple errors here for the Durham Lords. They're going to call a lift on number 12, Althea Bonchef.
That was a good call. She just got that tiny bit late.
Yeah.
It kind of rolled off her hands.
Yep. Serving for the Seneca Sting is number 12, Nicole Boyd, fourth-year player out of Cambridge, Ontario. Good communication here by the Lords. On the monster kill there by Jessica Johansson. My goodness. I think all of Seneca thought that one was going out. Back serving now for the Lords is number 6, Jessica Johansson. Oh, big block there by Nicholson-Clark. Good dig there by Megan Romaine. Oh, beautiful little tip over there by number 12, Althea Bonchef, point Durham. Durham Lords now leading 10-7 here in set number 2. Jessica Johansson back to serve. She's another player that just serves it from so far behind the line.
She has so much power, she kind of needs to serve it from that far.
Yeah, you might be right. Good effort there by Jessica Johansson to kind of lay out for that one. Unfortunately, tip off, point Seneca. Serving now for the Sting is number 11, Karis Ho.
Ooh.
Just missed time there by number 17, Elizabeth Chow.
Just outside the grasp there of Elizabeth. If she only was, a couple inches taller, she would have had that.
Yeah, a couple inches taller or went a split second sooner. Alexa Armstrong making her way onto the court tonight for the first time, subbing in for Pasha Omerod. And Hannah Amos is subbing in for Nicholson Clark. Hannah Amos back to serve for the Durham Lords. Durham Lords leading 11-8. Good kill there by number 6, Gabrielle Wicks. Just split the defenders. Serving for the Seneca Sting, number 14, Zoe Rath. Oh, just sailing over the net. Tip over Megan. Oh! There's miscommunication between the Seneca Sting. No one calling for the ball there. Beautiful tip over by Megan Romaine.
Can't tell if it was more of the poor communication on Seneca's defense or amazing placement on both.
Yeah.
It was an interesting play. Everyone looked at each other like, oh, are you getting it?
Yeah. No one had the accountability to just lay out and get it. And the tip-off, point Seneca. Big lineup there by number 17, Elizabeth Chow. And Elizabeth Chow back to serve now for Seneca Sting. Durham Lords leading 12-10 in set number 2. Just shanked that one right out of bounds. Point Seneca.
Yeah, I feel like Coach Towney's waiting until, well, just in case Seneca takes the lead or ties it up, then he's going to call timeout.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, Seneca's been playing very, very well in set number 2. There's an error by Jessica Johansson, and they're going to call 4 hits. It's all tied up, 12-12. Seneca Sting, Elizabeth Chow back to serve. And I think you might be right. If they score another point, they might call the time. But point Durham, serve out of bounds.
Just out of bounds as well. That was very close to hitting the line.
And Coach Tony's a very cool, calm, and collected coach, it seems like, too. And when you see your coach like that, it kind of keeps you calm and collected as well. Oh, big windup, beautiful placement on the spike by Gabrielle Wicks.
Yeah, Tony's starting to pace around.
Getting antsy over there. You should have seen it. He was doing, you should have seen all the spikes he was doing earlier and the warm-ups. He's still got some spring in his step.
Yeah, he's on the play.
Yeah. And there it is, timeout call, Durham Lords. Seneca Sting have came back in this one and are now leading 14-13 in set number 2. We'll be right back for this short timeout break.
That was fast. Point Durham.
Yeah, serve was well out of bounds there by Gabrielle Wicks. Serving now for the Durham Lords is Alexa Armstrong. Scores 1 up, 1 down. Fault on the serve by Alexa Armstrong. Seneca Sting leading 15-14. Jen Patowski back to serve now for Seneca. Good placement on the serve there by Patowski. Oh, big kill there by Georgie Williams. Good effort there by the Seneca Sting, but just no one's there to get there quick enough. Georgie Williams back to serve now for the Durham Lords. again of a little miscommunication with the Seneca Sting. Tip off, point Durham.
Yeah, the dig just went a little bit too close to the net to where they didn't really have that much wiggle room.
Serving yet again, Georgie Williams. Point Durham.
Well, if you're Seneca, you're wanting to snap out of this cold spell right away, because if you already took the lead on Durham in a set, you have to be able to keep it.
Capitalize it, absolutely. Yeah, once you get ahead a little bit, you just got to put that pedal to the metal and just go, go, go. Nice little trickery there by Bonchef. Good set by Williams. Oh, and a big block there by the Seneca Sting. Number 11, Karis Ho, and number 14, Zoe Rath. Just a brick wall. Serving now for the Seneca Sting is number 12, Nicole Boyd. Durham Lords leading 17-16 in set number 2. Little tip over by Megan Romaine. Little trickery yet again. Love it. Little tip over, point Durham. Jessica Johansson back to serve. Just a bit too much on that one. Serve out of bounds, point Seneca. Back to serve now for the Seneca Sting is number 11, Karis Ho. Good serve there. Great effort by the Lords, but a great serve there by Karis Ho. It's way too much for the Lords to handle. Score's now tied 18-18. That looked like a Mike Tyson punch, that windup. Like,
I mean, anything to get more power.
Wow. That was interesting. Cassidy Nilkson-Clark back to serve off the fault by Seneca. Scores now 19-18. And a floater on the serve, just out of bounds, point Seneca. Serving now for the Sting is number 14, Zoe Rath. Both teams neck and neck now. See which one pulls ahead and takes set number 2. And that's 3 out, serves out in a row. Let's see if both teams can tighten it up and keep the ball in bounds.
Did he make for more interesting?
Yeah, I'd say so. Megan Romaine back to serve for the Durham Lords. Lords leading 20-19 in set number 2. Nice floater on the serve by Romaine.
Ooh.
Big block there by Alexa Armstrong and Georgie Williams.
It looked like a really powerful spike, but it looked like she didn't really get enough contact with it.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Good windup, but just might have hit it on the wrong side of her hand. And a timeout called by the Seneca Sting. Durham Lords leading 21-19. We'll be right back with a short timeout break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the CRWC. Durham Lords leading 21-19. Oh, that was just a little bit of a lift. It was more like a push.
Oh, Durham's ball, though.
They're trying to fight it here, but I don't think this one's getting reversed. You can see that one from up here. And point Durham after the lift call. Serving yet again, Megan Romaine. Seneca Sting coach Shane Christopher talking up to his players after this one. Getting a little bit of clarification from the refs. Coach Tony being a joker as always.
Oh, I missed it. What did Tony do?
He was saying, oh, what, he's got 3 timeouts. That's his 3rd timeout already.
It's funny. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, that could be a little bit of a loophole.
A delay of game almost,
yeah.
right?
Like, I'm sure that was with the best intentions,
yeah.
but for future reference, that could be a interesting tactic.
Loopholes. And the double hit was called on the Durham Lords. Point Seneca. Serving now is number 17, Elizabeth Chow. Durham Lords leading 22-20. Good communication there by the Lords. Backcourt spike way to bounds there by Johansson. Durham Lords only up by 1 point now. Score is 22-21. Goes with Chow back to serve. Oh, good dig there by Johansson. Oh, great effort there by Megan Romaine, but just couldn't quite get there quick enough. Point Seneca, scores now all tied, 22-22. And timeout called, Durham Lords. It's been very neck and neck here in set number 2.
Yeah, I think it was a good timeout by Durham because had one still left to burn, tie game, just give a bit of a pep speech to the troops.
Yep.
Like 3 points away, end this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just get it. And we'll be right back with the short timeout break.
Well, welcome back to the timeout, and point Seneca immediately. Wow.
Immediately. Double hit call on the Durham Lords. And Seneca Sting now leading 23-22. It's going to be the first time in a while that Durham Lords might lose a set. Oh, serve just in bounds. Seneca Sting, set point here.
Is the undefeated streak over at 4?
I guess we'll find out. Look how happy the Seneca coach is. He's smiling like crazy down there.
This is their Super Bowl.
Oh!
And it's
that's
over
it.
at 4.
Set number 2 goes to Seneca Sting with a score of 25-22.
Pop champagne, Seneca.
Yeah, after 4 games, Durham Lords finally lose a set.
I mean, Seneca's in 5th place. They're not going to make the playoffs because the 4th place team has 11 wins while they have 6.
Yeah.
I mean, they did take a set off one of the best teams in the league.
That's impressive. It's impressive.
You know, pop champagne.
Pop the champagne. Pop the champagne. And we'll be right back with set number 3 here at the CRWC. Both teams winning 1 set. Score is 1-1 after 2.
Hello and welcome back to the Campus Recreation Wellness Center. Let's see if Durham can bounce back. They already have. Probably can serve go out of bounds.
Already up 1 point here in set number 3 after the serve was out of bounds by Elizabeth Chow. Making remain back to serve with the Durham Lords. Good effort there by the Durham Lords, but just couldn't quite get there. Tip-off point Seneca. Serving now for the Sting is number 6, Gabrielle Wicks.
Ooh, just Thea dove out just to save it.
Great dig. That's one thing about volleyball. You got to lay it on the line if you want to get that ball.
A couple of great digs by Lords in a row.
Another one. Megan Romaine, my goodness.
It's weird seeing Durham, like, on the defensive.
This is true. It doesn't really happen too often. That was all Seneca on that rally. And just the punch went right out of bounds. Point Seneca. Seneca Sting now leading 2-1 here in set number 3. Gabrielle Wicks back to serve yet again. Oh, just sailing over the net there on the serve. And they're going to call double hit. Point Seneca. Gets easier to see for the ref to see than for us to see.
I don't exactly know who was the double hit on.
Yeah. Well, apparently with this ball, it's a lot easier to see when double hits happen. So that's why it gets called so much. And they're going to call it yet again. Oh, they're going to call a lift this time.
Oh, that one I really disagree with.
Well, guess it's a good thing they don't pay us to be refs. Seneca Sting now leading 4-1 here in set number 3. Gabrielle Wicks back to serve yet again. And right off the net was Althea Bonchef. Point Seneca.
I think that could be a timeout.
I think you might be right.
It should be anyway.
And at the same token, it's like what we were saying earlier. The only way that they might potentially lose is if they keep giving up errors. And that's been the majority of the points given up has been on errors, but serve out of bounds there. Point Durham. We'll see if the Lords can climb back in set number 3 here. Althea Bonchef back to serve. A lot of spin on that serve. Good dig there by Terwilliger. Ball a bit out of system, but good job by the Lords to keep it in. Oh, massive line up there by number 12. Good dig there by Bonchef.
Ooh, just out of bounds.
Unfortunate call there for the Lords. Point Seneca. Seneca Sting now leading 6-2.
Wow.
I don't think we've ever heard that here at the CRWC. Back to serve now for the Sting is number 16, Jen Patowski. And there it is. Point Seneca. Seneca's been on quite the tear here. It's like the Durham Lords are a different team entirely. Jen Patowski back to serve yet again. Her serve is just such a straight line serve. There's no arc on it. It's just straight line, getting right over.
I'm really surprised that she has that many serving aces because it doesn't look like she has so much power.
Yeah.
Speaking of power there, whew, Jesus. That wasn't too really good. Wow.
Yeah, she's got a cannon. And that was right at the feet of number 5, Taylor Butcher. Just way too much to handle. Point Durham. Let's see if Durham can flip the tides here and start climbing back in this one. Pasha Omarad back to serve. Good dig there by number 17, Elizabeth Chow. Oh, great effort there by Bonchef. Good little tippler there by the Durham Lords.
Them starting to storm back here.
The tides are changing. Pasha Omarad back to serve yet again. Scores now 7-4 in set number 3.
Ooh.
Just sailing over the net for that one. It's like in the NFL when like someone gets an interception, but they like kick it up off their knee or something like that. Oh, did the Seneca men's team get us at all subs?
Oh, what was that? It was in my friend showed it to me. It was a college football game where a guy caught it behind behind the defender's back.
Yeah, and held it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it was beautiful. There's some truly athletic people out there, man. It's crazy. It's like that one I saw a guy do a front flip over a defender in a football game. It's like, how?
Yeah, wasn't Ochocinco?
Yeah, maybe. I think it was actually a high school or college kid that did it, but it was insane. Because I can't even do a front flip without pads on. And a fault on the spike there by Seneca Sting, number 16, Jen Patowski. Durham Lords climbing back in this one, scores now 8-6. Seneca over the Durham Lords. Terwilliger back to serve. Little floater on the serve. And way too much on that spike by Seneca Sting. Terwilliger back to serve yet again for the Durham Lords. Good serve there by Allison Terwilliger. Little tip over there by number 17, Elizabeth Chow. Just right in the face of the Durham Lords, just so quick they didn't know what to do. Scores now 9-7 Seneca. Back serving for the Sting is Karis Ho. Ball a bit of the system. Oh, good defensive effort there by number 14, Zoe Rath. My goodness. Seneca Sting came out to play in set number 3.
Just looking at the body language, Seneca is playing as a team. They are cheering. Durham, it doesn't look exactly like, well, bad team chemistry right now.
Just different than what we're used to.
It looks like less of, come on, we got this, more, come on, what's happening? Let's just get this done.
Yeah, absolutely. And they can't afford to do stuff like that. Serve well out of bounds there. Point Seneca. Yeah, you're right. The body language is just like again, two different games.
It's not necessarily bad, but it's also not good.
Yeah, it's not what we're used to seeing the Durham Lords do.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Tip off, point Seneca. Seneca Sting now leading 12-8, and it's going to force Coach Tony to call a timeout here in set number 3. Seneca Sting leading 12-8. We'll be right back for the short timeout break.
Hello and welcome back to the Campus Recreation Wellness Center out of the timeout. It's exactly what Durham wants to see as Seneca gives up a easy point on the serve. Score now 9-12. Cassidy Nicholson-Clark here to serve. She has 10 serving aces on the season. Bit of poor ball movement there, as ran out of hits, frankly. But now to serve Elizabeth Chow for the Seneca Sting. This season she has 6 serving aces. She's definitely one of the team's better hitters on the team. As is Althea. Spike's blocked, but goes out of bounds, so Lord's point. Megan Romaine now serving for the Lords. Oh, terrific dive there from Megan Romaine. Great spike there by Lords. Seneca didn't really know what to do. Serving again, Megan Remain. Powerful spike there by Seneca. And even a more powerful one. I believe that was Megan Remain hitting that. Megan Remain again to serve. Ooh. Elizabeth Chow diving for that. That was an amazing bit of athleticism. Seneca Sting is not going down without a fight as they still lead 14-12. I was talking to Josh before or during the break. I would be stunned if Seneca wins this one. Based on how dominant Lords have been, to not even go down 2 sets at home to this would be incredible. But Lords is still fighting back, has got that by a bit of a miss hit, but scores now 13-14 with Althea Bonchef now serving. Ooh, unlucky hit. Trying to pop it up, but just went straight forward and died. There's now Jen Potowski, the serving ace for Seneca. Now, I believe has 20 serving aces this season. Oh, another miss hit by Althea. Ooh, Lords are looking pretty rough out there. Just continuously doing a couple small errors, add up over time. Serving again for Seneca Sting, Jen Potowski. And that's the power that Lords have been missing all game.
Hey, hopefully they bring it back after that slow start in set number 3. The booming kill there by number 6, Jessica Johansson. Back to serve for the Lords, Pasha Omarad. Good little tip over there by Nicholson Clark. Excellent placement right at the feet of number 5, Taylor Butcher. Durham Lords climbing back here. Score is 16-15, Seneca over Durham.
I feel like right now Lords need to take the lead and actually take charge of the set. Because if they keep on going back and forth the rest of it, they might find themselves in a not the greatest situation.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Stop the bleeding before it gets too bad.
Yep.
Back starting for the Seneca Sting is number 12, Nicole Boyd. Wow, floater on the serve there by Boyd. Oh, great awareness by Nicholson Clark. Good dig there by Bonchef. Ooh. That was quite the rally there for the Lords.
A little bit chaotic, but somehow managed to get it out. Ooh.
I'd say just a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. Just a drop of too much mustard. Back to serve for the Durham Lords. Number 10, Allison Terwilliger. I'm going to like trademark that phrase. Too much mustard.
Yeah, you say it a lot.
I do. It's my favorite thing to say. Like, what else am I going to say when they, put way too much oomph on it? You know? Too much sauce, too much mustard. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good. I don't know. Durham Lords are tied, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 17-17 here in set number 3. Allison Terwilliger back to serve yet again. The funny thing is, I don't even like mustard. So why do I keep saying it? Yeah. I guess I just watch too much sport commentators and hearing what they say.
Fair enough.
Well, that was a great dig there by number 5, Taylor Butcher.
Lords are rallying back here. Finally taking the lead. Actually, that's the first time
they've led all set. That's what you call fighting and scrapping.
This is the first time I've ever seen Lords play like this.
Yeah, it's weird seeing them play from behind. They're usually either well ahead or, you know, neck and neck, but behind doesn't happen very often.
They need to get used to that as they go into the playoffs, face better competition. They will go into behind.
This is true.
At some point, so it's better to get experience in the regular season than later on.
Absolutely. Great placement on the spike there by the Durham Lords. And a timeout called. Seneca.
Good timeout by Seneca.
Oh, absolutely. Ice them a little bit after they've been on a tear like they are. Durham Lords are just taking set number 3 right now after a very slow start. We'll be right back to this short timeout break.
Hello, welcome back.
Allison Terwilliger with the serve for the Durham Lords. Just shanked that one right out of bounds. Tip off, point Seneca. Serving now for the Seneca Sting is number 11, Karis Ho. Durham Lords leading 19-18 here. Oh, great dig there by Hannah Amos. My goodness. Whew. The laser there by Jessica Johansson. Now that's what you call a cannon. Jessica Johansson back to serve for the Durham Lords. Oh, great dig there by Terwilliger. Backcourt spike, Johansson. Oh, beautiful spike there. From the backcourt, too. My goodness. Jessica Johansson put the team on her back here in set number 3. Durham Lords now leading 21-18. Great serve there by Johansson. Oh, my goodness. Nicholson Clark with the laser.
Wow.
Big kill there by Nicholson Clark, and she's pumped up after that one, forcing the second timeout by the Seneca Sting here in set number 2.
I never even knew they had a second timeout. I thought they already used both of those.
Dang. Now that was dominance right there. Woo. My goodness.
It's amazing to think she's only 5'10".
She's got some hops.
Yeah.
She's got some hops, that's for sure. It's probably one of those instances too where she, like, her arm length is, you know, taller than she is. You know what I mean? I don't know what they call that. It's like Andrew Wiggins. It's got like what, that like 9-foot wingspan, but he's only, you know, what, 6 something.
Yeah.
And like Rudy Gobert, he's got like an 11-foot wingspan, but he's only like 7 feet tall.
I don't know. I'm that way as well. My mom used to always call I think it was like monkey arms.
Oh yeah, where your arms just hang down way too low.
Yeah. It's really long limbs.
Yeah. Jessica Johansson back to serve. Oh, big block there by Nicholson Clark. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what that term's actually called, because now I'm curious. Oh my goodness, the monster spike there by Von Chef. Good effort there by Hannah Amos. Looks like they both just ran into each other a little bit. So Rath back to serve now for the Seneca Sting. Score is 22-19 in set number 3.
I thought she could start a run up from like, you know, facing behind.
That would have been interesting. A little like turn around and run. That would have been cool.
It's like a baseball pitcher sort of turn away from the home plate before swinging.
Yeah. Big kill there by Von Chef. Tip off, point Durham. Scores now 23-19 with Cassie Nicholson Clark back to serve. Yeah, it's really cool to see how everyone serves a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like everyone's got a different way to doing it. And there's the serving ace by Nicholson Clark. And that's going to make set point here in set number 3. Durham Lords climbed all the way back to get set point.
This has been a great set to watch if you're a Durham fan going into the playoffs, because you're building that underdog mentality going into playoffs, because you don't want to go in thinking, oh, we're the best, we're going to annihilate everyone, whatever.
We're going to win every game, like close them out 3-0.
You want to go in with a little bit of, we're still human.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can make mistakes, but we will bounce back.
That was a massive dig earlier there by Taylor Butcher, but Durham Lords just cranked that last point out. And I think they scored final run, what was it, 7-2 run? After that timeout. That was
insane.
Great set by both teams, but Durham Lords clearly wanted that one more, taking set number 3 with a score of 25-19. We'll be right back momentarily with set number 4. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the CRWC here at Durham College. One quick point there for the Seneca Sting. Coach Tony's coaching over the sidelines. Reach, reach. Serving now for the Sting, number 17, Elizabeth Chow. Floater on the serve. Good dig there by Johansson. Good effort there by the Sting.
Should probably let that go to bounds.
I would say so too. That one was sailing way out of bounds. Scores now 1-1 set number 4. Althea Bonchef back to serve. And just airs that one right off the back of Jessica Johansson. And after that error on the serve, Seneca Sting, number 6, Gabrielle Wicks back to serve. And let's see what Durham Lords team we see here. If we see set number 3 Durham, or if we see set 1 and 2 Durham. And after the tip-off, point Durham. Serving now, number 8, Pasha Omerad. Winding serve there by Pasha. Good set by Georgie. Just out of bounds. On the spike, point Seneca. Scores now 3-2. Seneca over the Durham Lords. Jen Petofsky back to serve for the Seneca Sting. Oh, just making it over the net. Terwilliger with the big spike. Great placement on the kill there by number 12, Nicole Boyd. Is right in front of number 9, Hannah Amos. Scores now 4-2 Seneca. Seneca's been having a pretty dang good game here at the CRWC. Great dig there by Elizabeth Chow. Oh, should have just let that one go. Good job keeping the ball in system.
Still managed to keep it alive, so can't criticize that much.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Woo!
That was a big spike.
That was a laser. My goodness. Big spike, big kill. Number 6, Jessica Johansson. Let's see if the Durham Lords can put the pedal to the metal and pull ahead in this one.
It'll be very impressive if they could put that last set behind them and just dominate this set.
Absolutely.
If they can put together a set like the first one, this set, then that'll be a good sign moving forward.
Couldn't agree more. Set number 1 was just pure dominance by the Durham Lords. If they can get back to that, they're laughing. Back to serve yet again. Number 10, Allison Terwilliger. Serve out of bounds, point Seneca. And neither team can afford to give up errors like that. Nicole Boyd back to serve for the Seneca Sting. Big floater. There's no spin on that one at all. And good little tip over there by Nicholson Clark. Scores now tied 5-5 in set number 4. Jessica Johansson back to serve. Oh, great dig by Hannah Amos, falling over, and she was able to get it. A bit of a miscommunication there.
Such a shame after that great effort to save the ball, just end up with that.
Yeah, I think that was a case of just not calling for it, and the serve just rolling over the net there by number 11, Karis Ho. Seneca Sting now leading 7-5 here in set number 4. Oh, beautiful tip over there by Althea Bonchef. Point Durham. Devin Frazier and Pasha Omerad stepping in for Nicholson Clark and Hannah Amos. Devin Frazier back to serve now for Durham. And serve out of bounds. Point Seneca. Durham can just tighten up these little errors. They can put this one away. Scores now 8-6, Seneca Sting over the Durham Lords. And yet again, serve just rolling over the net.
There's been so many of those today.
There's been quite a few, that's for sure. And when something like that happens, you can't get there quick enough. Like, what can you do?
Like you want to say it's just luck and like unlucky, but if it happens that much, you kind of have to stop worrying about that.
Yeah, put someone, you know, closer to the net. Maybe, just maybe. Serve out of bounds there by Zoe Rath. Point Durham. Seneca Sting leading 9-7 with Georgie Williams back to serve. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth Chow. That was a big spike, big kill there by number 17, Elizabeth Chow. She's now back to serve for the Seneca Sting.
Mishandled there by the Lords.
It's just an unfortunate series there by Durham. Durham Lords now losing by 4 points here in set number 4. Elizabeth Chow back to serve. Good dig there by Devin Frazier. Oh! Big kill, big spike, Pasha Omarad. Back serving now for the Lords is Althea Bonchef.
It's so weird. First set, Lords beat them by how much? 13, 14?
I think it was 17.
17, going from that to this.
It's
wow.
Interesting to say the least. Seneca just couldn't quite get that one over. Point Durham. Althea Bonchef back to serve. Seneca Sting leading 11-9 in set number 4. Good placement on the set or serve there by Althea. Wow. Big kill there by number 12, Nicole Boyd. Seneca Sting are just feeling it right now. They're all smiling and cheering. They've definitely got the advantage right now with energy.
It's the first Lords women's game in quite a while that's gone over an hour.
You are definitely right. Usually they're very, very fast here at the CRWC. Good set by Georgie Williams. Oh, beautiful tip over there by Pasha Omarad. Durham Lords subbing in. Cassie Nicholson-Clark for number 13, Devin Frazier. Scores now 12-10, Seneca. Pasha Omarad back to serve. And a fault on the serve by Pasha. Number 16, Jen Potofsky back to serve now for Seneca Sting. I have a feeling we might be seeing a timeout pretty soon if Seneca keeps scoring points. And serve just out of bounds, point Durham. I think both teams will take points like that. Back to serve now for Durham, number 10, Allison Terwilliger. Good dig there by Taylor Butcher. Nicole Boyd with another laser. It's too much for the Durham Lords to handle. Scores now 14-11. Seneca, Nicole Boyd back to serve. Floater on the serve. Good dig there by number 5, Taylor Butcher. Ball a little bit out of system here. Good job by Jessica Johansson. Oh, great dig by Seneca. Been a pretty good rally going here. Oh, the beautiful tip over there by Nicholson-Clark.
Somehow
no
got it.
way was that saved. Great dig by number 17, Elizabeth Chow. Wow.
What a rally.
That was insane. And ball out of bounds up to the tip-off. Point Seneca. Nicole Boyd back to serve yet again. Seneca leading 15-11.
I'm calling a timeout from Lords.
I think you might be right. That was a good effort there by Hannah Amos. Just lay out for that one. But like we said, maybe bring someone a little bit closer to the net because there's that huge opening. Another good rally going here. Althea Von Chef, backcourt spike. Oh, yeah. Big spike, big kill. Durham Lords needs that.
I gotta say, I haven't seen Althea spike the ball that much today. Maybe they should look to get her more into the offense.
Yep.
Because when she's hitting the ball with power, it does something to the other team's defense where they start to worry.
Oh, absolutely. I think it might be the rotation that they're playing right now, keeping her like mostly in the backcourt, it seems like. But tip off, point Durham. Durham's climbing back in this one. Jessica Johansson back to serve yet again. Seneca Sting leading 16-13 in set number 4. A little bit of a floor clean here. And Jessica Johansson about ready to serve. Big spike there by Elizabeth Chow. Oh, and another one by Jessica Johansson. Big kill. Scores now 16-14. Jessica Johansson back to serve yet again for the Durham Lords. Just over the hands of Hannah Amos, point Seneca. Scores now 17-14, Seneca Sting over the Durham Lords. Karis Ho serving. Good old tip over there by Althea. But like you were saying, we'd like to see all that power coming from Von Chef. Oh, and the tip off, point Durham. Durham Lords aren't going to be going up without a fight in this one. Nicholson Clark back to serve now for Durham Lords. Seneca Sting leading 17-15. Oh, and a floater on the serve there by Nicholson Clark. Good hustle there by the Seneca Sting. And just mishandled spike there by number 17, Elizabeth Chow. Scores now 17-16 Seneca. Durham Lords climbing back. Nicholson Clark back to serve. Oh, big block. Another one. Great defense here by the Durham Lords.
That's definitely what they need to do in order to get back into it.
Absolutely. And a big dig there by Johansson. And the tip off right out of bounds.
Tied ball game.
And now all tied up, 17-17. My goodness, Durham Lords just absolutely do not want to lose this set. Nicholson Clark serving. Great serve. Another big block there by Althea Von Chef and Pasha Omarad.
Timeout.
Durham. It's going to force a timeout by the Seneca Sting. Durham Lords now leading 18-17. What a great effort to just climb back and scrape and crawl and make sure you're not going down 2 sets.
Definitely.
We'll be right back to this short timeout break. Ladies and gentlemen, Cassie Nicholson Clark serving.
There's a bit of a late block attempt by Lords.
Great effort to keep that ball in play.
That was a good block.
He's stepping up on the defense here. But it seems like they keep trying to go to that one side with Elizabeth Chow. And just in bounds. Woo! All of Seneca's calling it out.
Gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised, but wow.
Hey, Durham Lords will take it. They'll take it. Nicholson-Clark back to serve yet again. Scores now 19-17 in set number 4. Durham Lords trying to close this one out. Wow. Great placement on the spike. Big kill there by number 6, Gabrielle Wicks. They just put that one in a place where no one's getting it. Seneca Sting subbing out number 14, Zoe Rath for number 13, Stephanie Valdez, first-year player out of Japan.
Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised to see that with a last name like Valdez. I did not think that she was going to be from Japan.
Definitely. I always have seen, though, like, players from different countries, just out of curiosity, seeing where they're from.
Yeah.
It's always interesting.
Both teams are calling stuff out. Seneca's calling tip-off. Durham Lords saying, we didn't touch it.
I mean, Seneca, they're really close to actually having a chance to win this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they are going to be calling everything out.
Oh, I would be. Georgia Williams back to serve with the Durham Lords. Durham Lords leading 20-18 here in set number 4. Great dig there by Georgie Williams. A little bit of mishandle there by Pasha Omerod. Tip off, point Seneca. Elizabeth Chow back to serve for the Seneca Sting. Durham Lords leading 20-19. Great dig there by Elizabeth Chow. Backcourt spike by Johansson. Big defense there by the Sting.
This is a close game.
This is insanely close. All tied up, 20-20. Elizabeth Chow back to serve again for Seneca.
Hey, what a way to end it here. Obviously, the game's not over, but this is our last home game of the season.
And it's been a great game. I feel like this season's gone by so fast.
Definitely. Like, how many games have we had since the new year?
Not many here, that's for sure.
We've had 3. Actually, 3, and this is the 4th.
Not very many. And the lift was called on Seneca, point Durham. Back serving now, number 12, I'll tee up on Chef. Great spin on that serve by Bon Chef. Oh, tip over, just making it. And right in front of the Durham Lords defender. Scores now tied 21-21. Gabrielle Wicks back to serve for Seneca Sting. Can't believe how back and forth this game's been. Great block there by number 11, Karis Ho. Big spike there by Allison Terwilliger. And the tip off out of bounds, point Durham. Scores now 22-21 with Pasha Omerod back to serve. I feel like the Durham Lords are just going to try and get these quick 3 points here.
Yeah, it's especially at this point in the game, you need to step on the necks and go for the win.
Oh, absolutely. I think we might be seeing a timeout by the Seneca Sting if Durham Lords score another point here. Oh, great awareness there by Durham. My goodness.
Oh, great spike out of the back from Thea.
There's a big dig there by Elizabeth Chow, but to no avail. Double hit called. Point Durham. Pasha Omerod back to serve yet again. Durham Lords leading 23-21, and I knew it. Timeout called. Seneca Sting, they're going to try and ice them. We'll be right back with a short timeout break. Durham Lords leading 23-21. ladies and gentlemen, to the CRWC here at Durham College. Pasha Omerod back to serve. Looked like it might have been going out of bounds. Oh my gosh. Great effort there by Pasha to keep that ball in play. Ball's well out of system there. Another big dig by Pasha. Oh my goodness.
How she angled the one before to get it inbounds and over the fence. That was great.
That was just impressive.
Well done,
oh yeah, big kill. Althea Chef. Spike just inbounds. And that's going to be game point here for the Durham Lords. Score is 24-21. Durham Lords up 2-1. Here's Pasha Omerod with the serve. Jessica Johansson just spiking that one just out of bounds. Point Seneca. And a timeout call by the Durham Lords.
Smart move.
Absolutely.
Because Stephanie Valdez, who's going up to serve, I believe, she only has one serving ace this year. So one of the better players you want in this situation if you're a Lords fan.
This is true. This is true. So I guess we'll see what happens after this short timeout break. We'll be back momentarily. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game point here at the CRWC. Durham Lords leading 24-22, up 2-1. Number 16, Jen Potovsky back to serve.
Ooh.
Oh, great awareness by Seneca. Oh, big kill. Cassie Nicholson Clark. What a way to end the game, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness.
It's a great spike by her. Well, went up for the first time, got a little bit of tangled in a bit of a block there. Went up for it again and hit it out.
Great awareness to go back up again and just hammer it down. That was a great game by both teams. You know, kudos to Seneca for, you know, putting up a really good fight up against one of the best teams, you know, in the nation.
This was probably the closest game this season.
I would say so. Other than that Algonquin game that went to 5.
Yeah, that as well.
But that was just an absolute great game by Seneca Sting and an even better game by the Durham Lords.
And it's also great seeing that just before the playoffs, so it gives them that, even though they didn't lose, I'm sure they felt like they lost.
Oh, yeah. At certain points, things that they could work on, things that they could do to make sure that that doesn't happen in the playoffs. And we'll be back after this halftime break with the men's volleyball teams going up against each other. The Durham Lords up against the visiting Seneca Sting. And we'll be back momentarily with the start of that game.